In early 2023, I finally decided to start something that had been on my mind for years, which was to start, grow, and eventually monetize a YouTube channel. As you know, YouTube is full of creators with huge followings, highly refined, well-produced content. It felt impossible to compete. Still, curiosity won out. I wanted to see what was possible. My first series of videos was an Excel class designed to be the equivalent of what most corporations pay their employees to take. But here's the thing, even though I spent my career in corporate training, having those skills didn't magically make me good at YouTube. I wish I could say that having a background that's desirable on YouTube would lead to quick success and that it's been nothing but steady growth and the channel's been on easy mode. But it hasn't. To this day, some of the videos perform really well. The truth is, most did not. After 2 years and 200 videos, I'm still learning how to handle that and figure things out. This video takes a look back at the journey so far and sharing how YouTube has changed my life. Of course, deciding is one thing. Overcoming the fear of actually doing it, that's another story. Just start. There's more power in those words than most people realize. On the surface, it seems simplistic and almost dismissive. Yet the potency and depth of those words are staring you right in the face. Telling people you're starting a YouTube channel opens yourself up to ridicule and eye rolls from people, even those closest to you. They wrap their secret doubt in outward fake encouragement, secretly mocking your efforts, and this lack of belief in you can really mess with your confidence. Not to mention, when you start a channel, there's the undeniable fear of looking stupid, of saying the wrong thing, having your videos flop, getting no subscribers, and the ever so polite anonymous comments. The fear of wasting time, not being good enough, and the big one, the fear of finding out you really tried and still failed. But the main fear I had was not knowing, because living with regret, wondering what might happen is something I'm not good at. Yet, when it all comes down to it, there's only one way through all of it: taking action despite the fear. One of the biggest reasons I decided to go all in was because I'd spent most of my life in the corporate machine. For years, I chased success, but somewhere along the way, everything changed. It turned into a deep desire to stop giving my life to a soulless corporation and reclaim whatever time I have left. I realized that no matter how hard you work, no matter how much value you bring, you're just an expense on someone's balance sheet. That woke me up. I wanted to reclaim my time and start building something on my own. You see, when I first started YouTube, I had no clue on what to do. It was total blind chaos. YouTube was a whole different world. I had to learn everything from scratch: titles, thumbnails, storytelling, and how to make content people actually wanted to watch. Like everyone else, I also binged on the endless how to grow on YouTube videos, tempted to try the growth hacks to fast-track monetization thresholds, and even thought about buying some courses or even getting a coach. But limited budgets lead to limited options. So it was trial and error. Being honest, mostly error, not trial. Some videos barely got any attention. Others would get hundreds, if not thousands of views. These small successes kept me going and gave me a sense of possibility, but I was starting to think investing all of this time was not worth the effort. Then it happened. After months of making videos, this one particular video took off shortly after it was published, getting, at the time, more than 25,000 views. That one little victory was the breakthrough I needed and kept me pushing the channel towards getting monetized. So I doubled down. Once I decided to commit to YouTube, I watched even more endless YouTube growth videos. Now, here is the part where people expect me to say I've cracked the elusive algorithm. But the truth is, no matter what I've learned, I don't have a secret growth strategy. The only thing I know that works is authenticity. Being your authentic self has been and always will be the key to growth on YouTube. But outsiders looking in think I've done something special. And if I have done something special, I'm not even sure what it was, because I still feel inadequate, wondering if the next video will do well, flop, or even if this whole YouTube journey is worth it. Most days, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm still trying to figure things out. Sure, some videos have done well, but when I analyze them, YouTube still feels unpredictable, even when you try to repeat what worked before. You see, the hard truth about growing on YouTube is it's very erratic. Nothing goes as planned. It's full of frustration, disappointments, setbacks, and doubt. Then, suddenly, all the aggravation gets offset by unexpected wins. Old videos suddenly getting views? It just doesn't make sense. Regardless, over the past 2 years, I've stumbled my way into building a small but growing YouTube channel. I don't consider myself a creator, rather a practitioner of applying what I learned, and despite my insecurities, the channel still manages to grow. In these past few months, I've experimented with a variety of videos. Today, most of the videos I make are now a mix of both evergreen and trendy topics, with the inspirational and occasional oddball topic thrown in just for fun. Over time, the channel kept growing. Then came the big milestone. I joined the YouTube Partner Program. Honestly, I was ecstatic. All that hard work was finally starting to pay off. But being monetized doesn't mean your bank account gets flooded. Rather, the opposite. For the first few days and months, the channel only made a couple bucks per day. Still, that was the real payoff because my confidence grew and I figured if I can make $2 per day, I can make $4 per day, then 10, then 20. And these little wins have kept me motivated. Even though the channel is monetized, on the surface, it looks like a smooth content creation machine. Behind the scenes, not so much. The perpetual grind of constantly creating videos was starting to catch up. What started out as excitement eventually turned into loathing and dread. Most days, it was a perpetual dilemma of deciding what video to make next and questioning everything along the way. Is it good enough? Coherent? Interesting? Will people even watch it? Some days, these tasks seemed relentless and insurmountable. Many days, I feel alone, often wondering if all this effort is even worth it. Yet, as overplayed as it sounds, I've traveled so far, and stopping now is not part of the plan. Here's the thing, the struggle is part of the journey. All the tiny wins, the surprise views, the kind words from complete strangers appreciating your efforts, the new subscribers, make it all worth it. But the good news is I've been able to reset my mindset and now have realized that being monetized is just the first step to building a multifaceted, profitable business. It's very easy to overcomplicate running a YouTube channel. Accepting that you can only do so much in a day is the real key to consistency. And consistency is how you really win on YouTube. Looking back, all of those struggles weren't just obstacles. Rather, they were the very things that changed me. YouTube is nothing if not long stretches of frustration broken up by small wins. And those small wins, they feel like massive leaps forward. But you have to dig for them. And that often means posting videos that will fail many times over before something good comes your way. The biggest change for me has been what happens when you bet on yourself. The quiet confidence you gain from proving people wrong, for example, being monetized, can slingshot your belief in what's possible to a whole new level. I'm still learning the fine art of focus, which I've always wrestled with. I suffer from shiny object syndrome, and my innate desire to always be learning has been a blessing and a curse. But I've learned that having a YouTube channel requires a good amount of your attention and devoted focus to keep things moving in the right direction. I've also gone on to start other channels as well by taking everything I learned from building this one and applying it with the confidence of someone who's already made it work once. And there's something to be said about that. But even though this channel is small by most accounts, at least it's the end results of my own efforts. It's tough to put into words how rewarding building something with your own hands can be. Even though this has been mostly a solo journey, I'm really doing this for my family, especially my children, two of the best teachers I know and the ultimate legacy I'll leave behind. I want to show them through undeniable proof that even despite the odds, it is possible to achieve if you work hard enough, the sacrifices are worth it, and you will be rewarded through perseverance when you have enough faith to believe. If you're considering starting a channel, here's my advice. Figure out why you want to even do this. If you decide you want to share what you know, Before you begin, ask who can you help and what problem will I solve? Make sure to get as detailed as possible. If you decide to go with a documentary learn with me approach, people appreciate that too. But just be aware, YouTube is very much learn as you go. No video will ever be perfect. You'll never know it all. Some videos do well, others won't. But those flaws will become the authenticity trait that your viewers will appreciate. You see, when you're no longer scared of who you really are, the right people will find you. So yeah, just start. If you're one of my subscribers and you've made it this far, thank you for your time. I truly appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, I'll gladly stick out my hand to say hello and invite you to come along on the journey. If this video has helped you, please let me know, and I'll see you next time.